On News on 6. Show your local loyalty from Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Store.
Ahead at noon, a man is in the hospital after police say he was shot while trying to break into a home. What we're now learning about what happened. And a Stillwater woman's home is left in ruins after police raided it, searching for a man who was never there. How the department is responding.
Israel agrees to a daily pause in fighting. I'm Willie James, Inman in Washington, with details on what it may mean for efforts to free hostages taken by Hamas.
Live from downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma's own News on 6 starts now.
First, here at noon, Tulsa police continue to investigate an overnight shooting near Woodwood Park. Thanks for joining us. I'm Autumn Bracey. Officers say they believe it started as a home break-in and someone inside shot the person during that time. Police say everyone involved knows each other, but officers are working to determine those relationships. They tell us the person shot was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Meanwhile, Tulsa police say 3 people are in custody after leading officers on a short chase in a stolen rental car overnight. Cameras spotted the car twice yesterday, leading officers to try and stop it near the Tulsa Country Club. OHP eventually spun it out along the Osage Prairie Trail. 3 of the 4 people inside were then arrested after a short foot chase.
Well, it was one of our coldest mornings in quite some time, but now lots of sunshine across eastern Oklahoma as cloud cover cleared out during the overnight hours, and we are warming up quickly. Right now at 59 degrees here in the metro. East winds have been light all morning long, which is going to make for a very, very nice afternoon. And our dew point temperature at 29, humidity at 32%. So dry air continues to be in place here across eastern Oklahoma. Temperatures during the overnight, we have had a couple spots to the north of Tulsa drop below freezing this morning. So it was a coat morning, but by this afternoon, you'll just need a light jacket or even just your shirt. Temperatures out the door right now, we're in the upper 50s, some low 60s around the area, and we'll have the sunshine all afternoon long. The great news is that our winds today, maximum gusts will be to about 15 miles per hour, which has come down a lot over the last several days. Right now, winds in Muskogee and the Okmulgee area down to Okemah have picked up some, but overall fairly light. So through the afternoon, we hang on to the sunshine, but we will begin to see more cloud cover into the evening. Temperatures for our Friday night football will be dropping into the 50s and then ultimately the 40s, but the weekend shaping up to be beautiful. I'll let you know what temperatures look like and what to expect for Veterans Day coming up.
All right, sounds great. Thank you, Megan. Well, it's one of the biggest celebrations of veterans every year, the annual Veterans Day Breakfast and Parade. Hundreds of people, both veterans and those who aren't, came together for a big breakfast to celebrate those who have served as one big community.
But this is a day when we all come together and celebrate and understand, and appreciate what we did in our interaction and the support that we got from the communities and the families.
The Veterans Parade is happening right now and will end back at the VFW with a lunch along with more festivities expected to happen later on in the day. While post offices are open today and mail service is normal, City Hall, Municipal Court, and other facilities will be closed today in observance of Veterans Day. Public safety and mission-critical operations will operate as normal, as well as trash service. Now, residents who need help with a water or sewer problem should call the city's 24-hour emergency numbers. Tulsa County leaders are contesting a ruling by the state Supreme Court over the amount of funding counties receive to house state prisoners in jails. The court recently ruled the state needs to pay $27 a day to do that, while the Tulsa County Commission says it's actually costs $63 a day. They say that difference is picked up by taxpayers and takes away from the county's budget. The county's challenge says the Oklahoma Constitution mandates the state to house convicted felons, not counties. A Shawnee police officer is out of a job and in jail this afternoon after being arrested on a complaint of possession with intent to distribute. Investigators have not released any other information about Gary Morrissey there other than to say his arrest came as part of a joint operation by Shawnee Police, the Pottawatomie County Sheriff, and the DA's office. And a Stillwater woman says police destroyed her home while looking for a suspect. Police are looking for Louis Bearden, who they say has a violent history and several active warrants. Officers searched the home, you see some of that damage there, of his ex-girlfriend, Brittany Finn. She says officers broke her windows, doors, and furniture, and she's devastated by all of the damage left behind.
That's all I had. I don't have nothing else.
Stillwater police say they followed all protocols during the raid. Bearden, meanwhile, remains at large. More than a month after Hamas attacked Israel, there's been some diplomatic progress to help Palestinian civilians caught in crossfire. Willie James Inman reports from Washington.
Palestinians evacuated hard-hit Gaza on foot Friday after Israel said it had agreed to a daily 4-hour pause in the fighting at the United States' request. But earlier, Israeli missiles slammed northern Gaza. Hamas says the courtyard and obstetrics department of Shifa Hospital were hit, killing one person and wounding several others. Israel claims Hamas uses the hospital complex as a command center, which the militant group denies. Hamas is still holding more than 200 Israeli hostages. These are screenshots from a newly released Hamas video showing 77-year-old Hana Katsir and 12-year-old Yagil Yakub, who were kidnapped from their kibbutz during the October 7th attacks. In the video, they praise their captors, though they are believed to be speaking under duress. The Biden administration is working to secure the release of Israeli hostages and a number of Americans. The president believes the pause in fighting may help.
We'll be continuing to discuss with Israel concrete steps that can be taken to advance these objectives. We'll continue to focus relentlessly on getting our hostages home.
Fighting has also escalated in the West Bank. More than a dozen Palestinians were killed in clashes after Israeli forces raided a refugee camp. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
Still to come here at noon, a suspicious powder containing a dangerous drug sent to elections officials around the country. What the targets are saying about what happened. And a new show profiling part of Oklahoma before statehood is now streaming. How you can catch part of it this weekend.
When it comes to Oklahoma weather, it's best to make sure you're prepared for anything. And more importantly, that your roof is too. Don't let Oklahoma weather catch you by surprise. Make sure you and your roof are prepared by calling A-Best Roofing today.
This weekend, for 4 days only, Mattress Firm is having a huge tent sale in the parking lot of the Supercenter at 71st and Mingo. We've cleaned out the warehouse and all 11 stores to bring you opportunities to save hundreds, even thousands on the best brands. Savings up to 80%. Sealy, Stearns & Foster, and yes, even Tempur-Pedic. You'll find closeouts, floor models. We found stuff we didn't even know we still had, and it's all gotta go. If you're even thinking of buying a bed, you owe it to yourself to come check out the tent sale this weekend at Mattress Firm Supercenter.
Yes, there's still time to be glasses and contacts free in 23 with next generation LASIK from Triad Eye Institute. Our holiday LASIK special is on now, and for our lowest price ever on this life-changing procedure.
It gave me 20/20 vision and a new perspective on life.
Thanks to LASIK, I am seeing things better than ever before.
Ask about our 0% financing when you schedule your free screening. The holiday LASIK special, going on now at Triad Eye Institute.
Looking to improve your healthcare benefits in 2024? A Global Health Medicare Advantage plan is the solution. Our plans include up to $250 a month for over-the-counter items, groceries, gasoline, and utilities, dental benefits, monthly reduction on your Part B premium, Smart Wallet, and so much more. The annual enrollment period ends December 7th. Call our Medicare Advantage helpline today.
Arnold's old-fashioned hamburgers. We got a passion for old-fashioned. Arnold's old-fashioned hamburgers. We got a passion for old-fashioned.
They ran a red light.
And my life changed.
I'll never forget the sound of the crash.
I just want the pain to go away.
I want them to be held accountable.
I want someone who can help me.
We can help. If you've been injured, call Car and Car today.
We're following breaking news right now in the area of Virgin and MLK as Tulsa police respond to reports of a shooting. TBD confirmed one person is dead and another is injured after they were called to reports of a disturbance. Now, police say they believe they have a suspect in custody. We have a crew on the scene and we'll bring you more as we get more information.